What it do, guys? Mr. Brady back here with another video. If you haven't heard, there's some very sad news that I have to deliver today because Queen Elizabeth has passed away at the crisp age of 96. Very sad day. So our condolences, they go out to those in the UK. I don't know why I was clapping. It's not a happy day. It's a very solemn day, very sad day. So out of respect, we have taken down the American flag that is in our studios here. We have lazily photoshopped the UK flag as per the tradition that I just made up 2 seconds ago. The national anthem will now be played, and we will play a slideshow of all of the cultural things that make the UK great. We have here fish and chips. We have fish and chips. Very, very popular dish in the UK, I'm told. Now we have a double-decker tour bus because there's a lot of those, you know. And here's a picture of Ed Sheeran. I believe he's from the UK, so there's that. And now finally, soccer. There's one thing that people in the UK don't shut up about. It's their love for football. Football. We love football. In all honesty, in all seriousness, we're sad that the Queen died. She honestly was kind of like the British Betty White in a way. The Grim Reaper is knocking on her door pretty much. We want her to live a long and prosperous life, and she did. So, R.I.P. Queen Lizzie. I don't know what the Queen does, but good job doing whatever the hell you do. So, with that being said, today we're going to be looking at a very special subreddit, folks. A subreddit you probably didn't even know existed. This subreddit is called Crackhead Craigslist, and essentially what it is, you know, you ever been on Facebook Marketplace and you see like somebody selling a pair of like old Air Force Ones from like 2003, and they have like their fucking grass burned, look like they mowed the fucking lawn in them. They've got like fucking just athlete's foot in them, fucking soup, like chicken noodle soup up in there, or like somebody selling a fucking jizz covered crunchy sock on you know, they're like $60 or best offer. That's the kind of shit we're looking for. Just the most cracked out fucking listings that you could ever imagine would be on the internet. And yeah, let's dive right in. Rare with 2 exclamation points. Baked hot Cheeto shaped uncircumcised penis. He's very excited to unveil this hot Cheeto that is shaped like a cock. The starting bid on this is an auction, by the way. This is probably on eBay. The starting bid on this Cheeto dick is $369.69. So he's wanting a pretty penny for this, because this isn't something you see every day. This is a very rare find. Like, this is like some shit you'd bring into like a pawn shop. Like on Pawn Stars, they bring in like a really antique thing, and it's like, dude, this thing is worth a lot, like fucking thousands of dollars. I don't know what the market is. If we can get that like Amish guy that with the fucking hat to walk up and like examine this shit, and that takes a lot of effort to find something like that. But I don't know if I'd pay a fucking $1,000 for a Cheeto dick. Kick my ass to impress your girlfriend. Are you tired of your girlfriend thinking you're a fucking pussy? Well, just for a small fee, you can prove her wrong and show her how much of a fucking badass you truly are. Just set up a time and location for me to come harass your girlfriend's significant other, and then bam, you fucking come in, rock my shit. Weekdays, he's charging $50, and on the weekends, he ups it just by $10. So really, you could do it on the weekdays and get a little $10 discount. You know, you have him come, and he's like, hey, what up, bitch? What up, bitch? You got a fat fucking ass. You got a fat ass. Let me fucking grab that shit. And then you come in, you're like, what the fuck's going on, man? What the fuck's going on? And you fucking smack his ass, fucking smack the living shit out of that boy, and then your girlfriend automatically, she's gonna cling to you, because that's what they do when some shit pops off. The woman looks to the man to fucking defend her honor, and she's gonna cling to you. You're gonna knock the living sack of shit out of them, and then what? You're only down like $50, but and it's a win-win situation, because this dude gets, you know, $60 at most. You rocked his shit. You're no longer a pussy to your girlfriend, and everybody's happy. All right, we have this one from Craigslist. Be naked at my sister's wedding, Lower East Side. You got to make sure you get the location right, because you don't want to go to the wrong wedding and then pull your dick out in front of somebody's bride. Right when she's about to get done reading her vows and they're about to say I do, and then you just get on stage and you're just holding your shit there and you're just like, oh, this is the wrong fucking wedding. Bruh. Oh, shit. I was supposed to go to the east side. This is the west side. Ha. Sorry, bitch. Hope you guys have a happy marriage. Hopefully you can salvage it. Sorry. All right, so this one says, my sister is having an outdoor wedding in New Cannon Court in May. I want someone to be naked in the woods and to run through the wedding in order to ruin it. I will pay and protect you from my family. And then he follows it up with $4. So that's top dollar right there. He's going to pay you at probably $1,000 at most to, number one, strip down naked, and then two, run through his sister's wedding with your jiggly bits dangling, just completely ruining a new marriage before it even begins. It says compensation. We can discuss compensation privately. We're not going to discuss it here. It's going to have to be private. He's got to vet you first. You got to have a whole meeting. You're going to meet at like a coffee shop or something. You're going to sit down. He's going to have a whole folder, one of those file folders that the police use for the cold case files. He's going to open it up. He's going to be a spreadsheet from Excel. It's going to have all the figures on it. Like, here's how much you're going to get paid if you piss on the wedding cake. Here's how much you're going to get if you start wrestling with my father-in-law, right, on the floor, naked. Here's how much I'm going to pay you, and it's going to go up from here, depending on how significant the fucking outburst is. Here's how much you're going to get paid if the police have to come and they pepper spray you, but it doesn't work because you're high on DMT, right? You're just completely, you got crackhead fucking strength. And then they try to taser you, and you grab the fucking taser, and you pull it out of the cop's hand, you pull the prongs off, and then you fucking dry fire that shit at the priest, and you fire that shit in his fucking stomach as he's trying to collect himself after just witnessing you piss on the wedding cake that it took my fucking mother 7.5 hours to craft by hand. That's how much that's gonna be top fucking dollar right there. I would like to see a follow-up on that, actually. But honestly, can you really put a price on ruining a wedding? Like, honestly, how many of you watching would ruin somebody's? Now, I know there's some people out there that say, well, that's terrible, and yeah, it is terrible. But like, what? Let's say it's somebody you fucking absolutely fucking despise, and you're gonna tell me you would not ruin their fucking wedding for free if you found the location, right? You're able to get in there. And fucking, and just like covert operation, like we're killing, like SEAL Team 6 killing Osama shit. You're telling me you wouldn't shit on the wedding cake. You wouldn't take a big fat runny mud monkey shat on the wedding cake. Oh shit! Speaking of runny shits, folks, I've got to take one of my own. But with the power and the magic of editing, it's gonna seem like I was never even gone. Wow, how did I do that? All right, next listing here. I pay to enter your septic tank for an hour at a time. He's charging $150, and he lives in Jacksonville, Alabama. Not Jacksonville, Florida. We don't want to get those two confused. Apparently there is a Jacksonville in Alabama where this man apparently loves wading and trotting and swimming and shit, human shit. So much so that he actually will pay you $150 to do so. It says here, some might judge me for this, but it's what I enjoy. It's a man and his passion. What, can you judge a man for wanting to swim in shit? I don't know. I'm trying not to judge this guy, though. I'm really trying not to. I'm trying to be more open-minded to people. If somebody wants to eat fucking 20 Big Macs in one sitting, I'm not going to fucking judge you. Do what makes you happy. Your cholesterol might go up a little bit. You might start losing the feeling in your fingertips. The left side of your body might go a little numb, but it's okay because that's your life decision. I'm not going to judge you. This guy probably has tons of fecal residue all up in his mouth. But I mean, he's doing what makes him happy. He's a man in his prime. He's a man living at his highest. He's living his fucking life dream at this point. And you can't take happiness away from somebody like that. It's just not. It's not human. He goes on here, I will pay you $150 an hour to bring my equipment in and gain access to your septic tank. I then have my associate close the tank after I have set my tripod and camera up. Believe it or not, it's a great place to reflect. I mean, the man has a camera. Not only is he going in the shit tank, right, and stewing in the shit, he's got a camera crew, and he's bringing his camera in so he can document his happiness, because this man is obviously a very happy man. And he says it's a great place to reflect. If you think about it, you know, we all feel at some point in your life, you have felt like you are just in the fucking gutter. Like you are just absolutely, you're in a septic tank. You feel like you're in a shit covered tank with shit all over your fucking face. Brown chud grease running down your fucking cheek. This man has been there. That is his life. So he's down here. Think about where this man would be if he just got out of the septic tank. He could be like a fucking CEO somewhere. Maybe this man was a CEO for like a septic company, right? And he's trotting around, he's sloshing around in the shit sewer, the shit tunnel as they call it. He's trying to unclog like a pipe or something, and a little bit of that soupy diarrhea water goes in his mouth, right? And he instantly, it's like it clicks. It's like he's like when you discover a new taste on your taste buds or a new food, you know, you're like, whoa. And he finds the shit water like awakens something, like a bright light in his head. For a while, he felt like he was lost. You know, he felt like he was in a rut. He wasn't fucking going anywhere. He was on the earth, but he wasn't doing anything with his life, right? And all it took was a little bit of shit water, a little bit of that corn shit that gets mixed in, you know, to people's shit. And that's all it took. And it awoken a new man. A man in the shit trenches of life. Maybe he has his reasons. Maybe he's seen some shit. Maybe he saw a puppy get thrown down a flight of stairs or something, you know? Or he saw an old lady get shoved into traffic by an Asian man. I don't know why he's Asian. I don't know. I applaud this man. Do what makes you fucking happy. Don't let anybody tell you can't fucking wade in a fucking septic tank full of shit and caca.
What in the actual fuck is this?
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
It says here, lobster for sale, $50. Selling my lobster Goose. I love him dearly, however, it is time he found a new friend. Great with kids and pets. My dog is a little nervous around him. But with proper training, I'm sure your dog will love him just as much as I hope you will. He gets fussy. Oh, he gets fussy. He gets fussy. He's a fucking lobster. When he isn't taken for a walk. What? He mainly eats small fish. However, I found that he loves a small piece of orange after dinner. What the fuck? He hates any music by Johnny Cash. If you play it, he will destroy anything around him. That thing, you should not sell that thing. You should buy a flamethrower and fucking exterminate that shit. And then it's gonna start hissing. It's gonna as you're fucking torching the shit. That's a monstrosity right there. That's just insane. Hypnotist to make my son straight. I'm looking for a professional hypnotist to make my son straight. Recently, my 17-year-old son came out as gay, and I don't like it. I love my son, but I'm not so sure I will if he is gay. Please help save my family by tricking my son into liking girls by using your magic. He goes on to elaborate. I saw a hypnotist show a few years ago in Atlantic City, and it was very fun. If you are a fun hypnotist who can also do stuff like make him think he's a chicken or that his shoe is a phone that could make for a very difficult situation more enjoyable, and I will pay extra. No hot guys. The guy is looking for a hypnotist to trick his son. He wants to use like that voodoo magic. You snap like your finger in front of his face, or like you grab his fucking forehead and then you shake him a few times, and then you smack like each cheek a couple times, and then automatically he doesn't like dick. That's the way to do it. They have entire, I mean, why the fuck wouldn't it work? They have entire camps that do this shit. They have camps that they just shout a bunch of Bible verses at you for like 75 hours, and then eventually they play a bunch of loud music. They hop you up on promethazine, some shit like that, and then eventually by the end of it, you're not gay. You're too scared to be gay. All right, we have this one here. Gently squirted on couch. It's $50. It's still soft. Doesn't smell anymore. Only squirted on, no skeet. It's just squirt. There's no skeet. There's no jizz. Long story short, it used to be the casting couch, right? The casting couch had this leather couch. It was iconic. Everybody knew where the fuck it came from. Once you saw that couch, that iconic leather black couch, you knew you weren't going to get the job. But the casting couch, you know, it went through a lot of damage, a lot of use over the years, right? And they had to get rid of it, and they got this couch. And as you can see, there's a reason why they have leather couches in the adult movies. It's because you don't see this shit. I don't think that's gentle at all. I don't think there's anything gentle about that picture. I think that picture is aggressive. I don't know how do you get that much on a couch? I think there's more than one person involved in this. I think this is, honestly, we're gonna have to do some detective work to get to the bottom of this, and we're gonna have to put this in the cold case file drawer. Where's my? I don't have a file cabinet. I'm gonna get a file cabinet. We're gonna throw this picture in there. We're gonna make some copies. I'm gonna call up the boys. We're gonna figure this shit out. I got a couple buddies who could probably pinpoint how many people were. They're gonna be doing some FBI forensic analysis, some fucking jizz analysis, if you want to call it that. And we're gonna figure out what the fuck happened to this couch. This awful abuse of this couch. This probably was a family couch at one point, or it could have been. Someone pointed out in the comments that somebody will probably buy it because people do buy used panties and also used socks, believe it or not. If there's one thing that you can learn from this video is that if there's a market for it, somebody's gonna buy that shit. And clearly somebody's gonna buy this gently squirted on couch, and they're gonna love every second of it. That's going to do it for us today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really fucking hope you did. We covered a lot of ground today. We showed you the world of Crackhead Craigslist. Now you know that there's a whole untapped market out there with people who are fucking hustling. They're fucking slanging. They're slanging the rocks. They're fucking selling. They're making inventions, and they're fucking doing that shit. And that's what makes me proud to be an American. Fucking take that fucking flag out of here. It's fucking America. Put that shit back up. We're proud to be Americans. Sorry England. I know y'all are depressed right now because you lost Lizzie, but that's the way it is. Literally last night they announced that shit, and then what do we do? Football, motherfucker. It's NFL. It's time to you know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm on crack right now, actually. That's gonna do it for us today. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Don't smoke crack. And don't be oh, I can't say this. Don't be we're gonna bleep that out later. You don't know what the fuck I just said. That's gonna do it for us today. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.